Hello, my name is Dave. I'll be doing a book report, a book review, actually, of Our Iceberg is Melting by John Cotter. Our Iceberg is Melting is a short story of a group of emperor penguins living in Antarctica on an iceberg that is slowly melting. The penguins, they're in this story. They've been living on this penguin for many years, and they need to come up with some kind of a plan and figure out what they're going to do, if they're going to stay on the island or the iceberg, or if they're going to move or try to fix a problem, or what they're going to do. The penguins are much like humans. In this story, they fight, they argue, they disagree with each other, and it's a struggle for the penguins. John Cotter has the book is basically John Cotter's 8 steps to change management. The 8 steps are: 1, create a sense of urgency; 2, pull together the guiding team; 3, develop the change vision and strategy; 4, communicate for understanding and buy-in; 5, empower others to act; 6, produce short-term wins; 7, don't let up; and 8, create a new culture. The book has a few similarities to the leadership textbook for this project management class. One of the similarities between the leadership book and the penguin book, the Iceberg is Melting story, the first thing that stood out for me was how Lasier's decisional leadership managerial role was similar to Cotter's 3rd step, developing the change vision and strategy. The decisional managerial role is that of an entrepreneur, a disturbance handler, a resource allocator, and negotiator. In the story of the penguins, Lewis, he was the head penguin, the mayor of the town. He displayed he had all these qualities, mostly his entrepreneurial skills, providing the penguins a new way of life. He did not want to stay and try to fix the problem of the iceberg that's melting. he was pretty much doing John Cotter's 3rd step, developing the change vision and strategy, which is very similar to the decisional managerial role. Another similarity was Lasier's conscientious personality dimension trait with Cotter's 7th step, don't let up. This trait showed most in Alice, which is another penguin in the book. This was displayed very well in her leadership personality. She was a very dedicated and loyal, hardworking penguin. She worked day and night. She never gave up. She was going to make sure that this transition from one lifestyle to the next was not going to fail. She was pretty much following Cotter's 7th step of don't give up, don't let up. It's this change management, this 8-step process is. When I was reading this book, it's the first thing I thought of was my present job. We experienced we had a lot of problems with safety, people getting injured, and just pretty much just doing dumb stuff. And we experienced this 8-step process almost exactly the same way. They did create a sense of urgency. After so many incidents, they finally had enough, and they had to do something about it. And they did pull together the guiding team. They didn't call it a guiding team, but they called it a change agent. Changing course is what it was, and I was actually selected as one of the change agents. I wanted to, but I was more or less voluntold to. It didn't go as smooth as the Penguin story did, but after a while, it took probably a year and a half to actually change everybody's mindset and accept, this new way of working. It did. It worked out. It worked out pretty good. This Penguin book, it's not really. It's not anything new. This kind of thinking these theories have been around for many years, but it makes light of the subject, I think, by using penguins instead of humans. It's a short book, which is nice, short and sweet and right to the point, and it was all right. It was a good read. So if you're interested in John Cotter's 8-step change management theory idea, I would definitely recommend it.